Good evening, Amarachi. Good evening, everybody. How are we doing?
Evening, Collins. I'm fine.
Angela and Amarachi, I'm greeting you. Mr. Bright.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
Colin.
Victory.
We're fine.
All right.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Please, what is going on? Has anybody reached out to Mr. Shina? He's not online.
Yes, I reached out to. Okay, said I'll be with you guys in 10 minutes. Just sent a message to the group chat now.
All right. All right, no problem.
Everybody. Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good
Hi,
evening,
sir.
sir.
Good evening, sir.
Hello. Okay.
Hi,
Good
good evening,
evening.
sir.
Okay, good evening, everybody. So sorry for joining late. I don't know. It rained over here, so the network has been so unfriendly since morning. So I don't know. It took me hours before I could log in. I was just changing between networks, and it's all still the same. But thank God now I've been able to finally join the meeting. So please for those that have not presented their own. So can we have you guys, the likes of Deborah and Group B, please, are we ready to present now?
Yes, sir.
All right, no problem. Let's have you guys.
So
Is that for yourself or for the group?
for the group, sir.
Okay.
So this is the part for the group one. You know the project has the part for group 1, 2, 3. So we touched everything.
Okay.
So no network. Sorry, I'm trying to open something. Okay. So for the group one part and comment, um when customer comments on a post using keywords like the boot, bag, sorry. What's up?
Hold on a bit. That bit is noisy. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I
Sorry,
can hear you now.
pardon, because it's very hard to get a quiet place. So, I was saying, the
Okay.
first, when a customer comments on a post using these keywords, example, I added a boot, bag, belt, since we are dealing on leather works. Once they comment, the automation immediately detects the comments using either make.com or MetaGraph API. And after detecting the keyword, the workflow passes through a filter, and the filter checks keyword. Can we hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
I can
So
hear
the
you.
filter checks if the comment matches any of the keywords, these keywords that we added initially. Then, once it's confirmed that we have these keywords in the comments made by any of the Instagram user, anybody that commented, once it is confirmed, the system automatically sends a DM, that's a direct message, to the customer on Instagram. So, and at the same time, after sending the message to the customer on Instagram, after sending the DM, they also receive, no, that takes us to the next one. That same response is saved in the Google Sheet. The customer's information is then saved in the Google Sheet. And this information include the customer's username, the comment, and the date the comment was made. So that's all about the group one part. Then for the customer conversation on WhatsApp routing, it's actually a continuation of where the group one stopped. But from this place, immediately the customer receives the DM that was sent to them initially. That's when this other part of the workflow begins. So using chatbot tools like this many chats or Chatwell that we have here, the system starts a conversation with the customer. And this conversation is just in order to get the customer details like the name, the product interest, that's the particular product they want to purchase, the size, the color, and quantity of the product. So the chatbot, that's the many chat or chatbot, actually helps us to get these details from the customer by conversing with them. So all these responses are then automatically saved in a Google Sheet. Then, after collecting the information, that's this information here, after collecting it, the system then generates a specific WhatsApp link. That's the vendor specific WhatsApp link. That's a WhatsApp link to chat link. Generated. Then the customer is redirected to the correct vendor. Because for this capstone project, we have a lot of vendors that actually do this leather work. So it's this part that will direct them to the correct vendor, the particular vendor that will be able to give them the particular item they want. I don't know if we understand. So
Yeah,
when
I'm
they are
with you.
connected to that particular vendor, from who they will get that the product they want, that's where they can complete the purchase. That's where it all happens. Then that takes us to the three parts of the workflow. And this part is just about the vendor operations, the inventory and analytics, and the final stage of it. Even jump. Okay, what's your answer? Okay, so for this final stage, once the vendor closes the sale, because in the two parts, the customer must have already purchased the item already from the vendor. So once the vendor closes the sale, they submit the sales information through a Google form. That's this page where my questions. They actually submit the sales information through the Google form. That's to know how do I put it? For instance, if they had 50 bags in store and they sold two already, they'll be able to know, okay, it's running 48 and so. So the make.com watches the form responses. This form responses, it watches it in real time. And then an iterator module. An iterator module processes each product entry individually. each of the products will be processed individually. Then that takes us to update inventory, where the inventory is updated automatically in a Google Sheet. Okay. And it's from this part where we have this update inventory. That's where the vendor will be able to know how many of the goods he or she has left in store, and the ones that needs um to be restocked actually. And then it takes us to the dashboard. And in this dashboard, it contains the number of comments, the number of DMs, the leads generated, the WhatsApp clicks, and the confirmed sales, the number of sales the vendor has done already. So this part, this update analytics updates the analytics dashboard using Lucas Studio or Metabase. From there, the last part is this error handler, because we know in cost of all these transactions and the rest, everything needs to be monitored because there might be mistakes and anything else can happen. So this error handler helps to track the failed tags. So that's the essence of the error handler, to monitor failed automations and to move errors into the error sheet for troubleshooting. So that's the end.
Okay.
So in
Okay.
summary, actually,
Yeah.
okay. So
You said something now. You did what?
I wanted to say like the whole essence of everything from group one to group three workflow as
Okay.
well.
All
Yes.
right. So
Okay.
for group B, right? This for group B, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please, all group B members, kindly identify. Let me see. Let me see everyone. Because I want to ask you some question. Okay. Is it only Collins? I have only Collins using up his hand. I just want to know everybody so I can. I want to ask you some questions. Okay. Okay. Three. All right. So basically, before my question, I would say, just like I was saying yesterday, sincerely speaking, I'm not really expecting this much from everybody, but this is actually showing the extent of our research and our growth so far. Because I believe many of these things is not, yes, some are within the scope of what we've learned, but why majority of what we've presented is from what I believe to be our deep research. Is that not? I believe that, yes, of course, I truly believe that. Even when the project was given to me, was sent to me, the school, I was trying to, still trying to tell the management that we are just starting up and we've not really touched some things. And sincerely speaking, I am just super amazed at the level of our growth and at the level at which we are thinking. For us to document something like this, it's honestly, I'm short of words. Sincerely, like yesterday, I don't know. You guys are just, I was expecting something basic, maybe one or two, three flows together, then another section. But you guys just went showing that yes, you guys stretch yourself. You know, you expanded your horizon and you made deep research. Trust me, I am so happy with this. So thank you, everybody. Thank you so so much. So now for those, the reason I was asking us to signify is that, please, can we all hear me? Hope I'm not just speaking to the air.
Yes, yeah.
All right, thank
Yes, we
you.
can hear.
So Group B members, I just want to ask you, how did you guys came up about this um workflow? Like, how was the task distributed? How did you sit down? How did you discuss it? How did you come up with this particular workflow, this particular setup? So I would like to start with Collins first. I just want to hear from everybody. Collins will start.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sir.
Good
Concerning
evening.
this, concerning this Group B project, we actually had a meeting, a virtual meeting on Google Meet, where we get to draft out the workflow. So all Group B team we came together. Oluchi, Bright, me, Wise, Debra, and Victory. So that was what happened. That was how we were able to get the workflow.
Okay. Is that all from me?
Yeah, that's all,
Okay.
sir.
All right, Oluchi, please, can you explain how the work was evenly distributed and the way you guys researched? Please, Oluchi, you can start.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening.
Okay, for the how we came about the conclusion of this workflow, because previously what you've been telling us from the beginning of this that we should do, or as in everyone should do theirs, we will not pick the best. It wasn't
Okay.
being done because I know we came to the group and asked which one were we giving to. So what we did was
Yes.
everyone did yes until yesterday when you were saying, if you watch you see that so many of us submitted to you directly. So when we now had
Yes. Yes.
a group presentation, what we did was to have a Google meet ourselves, look at every of the workflow everyone did, the one victory, the one I did, everyone did. So we now concluded on our own, look at it that they were having similar presentation, and I say, okay, since Debbie's own is already in PDF and already submitted to you, we came into conclusion that let's present hers. But believe me, we every one of us we took time to explain the whole workflow where we had difficulties, and we really like, okay, when it is time to build it, we'll be able to get more clarity on it. So that was it.
Okay. I think you guys just that's basically the best thing to do, and I just wanted to be sure that we've all worked together. And from what we said, I am now convinced. I'm convinced that this was done generally. So I just want to appreciate us for this. Trust me, it is coming from the best part of my heart. I'm very very happy, sincerely speaking, because it's you guys even went beyond, like the two groups. You guys went beyond. You went beyond. You did more than enough. Yes, let me put it that way. You did. You stretched yourself. You went beyond the scope, and you just delivered this. So I must say a very big thank you. And trust me, you guys did amazing well. You guys did very very well. You guys did very very well, very very well. So I think with this, I don't know what we should do now. So I will speak with the coordinator for the project, So if it's possible, we can even send to group A and group B, because I don't even know the one to send currently, because you guys we've done, we just explained everything clearly, and from what I'm saying, it is okay, it is nice, the two is very very okay. So I wouldn't want to drop one for one. I will just meet with him. If it's possible, we'll drop the two. So far the scope of what we want to draw, or what we want to achieve, is still the same thing. I don't know if you are getting the point now. The scope of what we want to achieve is still the same thing. So we can have two different approaches, two different workflows, showcasing our final results. So that's just what I think I'm going to do. So I'll get for group A, and I'll get for group B, and I will upload. But just to give us a an heads up, and comment recommendation, and to comment some, and to, I don't know, so that next time we can improve. So I would like to start from group B. So group B, you guys did amazing well. Please, can you hear me now? I just want to point out some few errors so that we can know next time we can improve. Please, are we together? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So now for group B, your presentation is nice. Your workflow is super. But the but here, which is the only but, is that your workflow is something that a, should I say, an intermediate can understand to an extent. It is actually not beginner friendly. I don't know if you're understanding my point now. It is not beginner friendly in the sense that if you bring a person with zero tech idea or zero tech background to read your workflow, the person will find it difficult to understand some things. Note, he or she will understand the scope, but the integrations and some few things, the person will most likely find it difficult to put them together at some point of the workflow. But everything was well stated, and I know the final result, the final conclusion was 100%. This change should be showcased to officials. And many of these officials, they are not, they are, should I say, they don't even have any idea about automation. They are only just to read, but they want to make sure to read something they understand, so that they can have the idea of the project, the idea of what you want to deliver, the same way you have it, the same way you understood it. They themselves will also understand in with that same thing, that same result you are trying to achieve. They will understand. Do you understand? So it's just like simplifying it for even a lad, a 10 years old, to even understand. Because the aspect where he said, I think there was an aspect where he said, create a chatbot. I don't know. There was a particular aspect I noted here. I think I've forgotten. But at least you could have just explained with about two or three more diagrams. Do you understand? So that will serve as a means of telling them how we will even achieve it, and what that particular thing we do. Do you understand? You cannot just tell a regular person, I'll be the chatbot. Yeah, how do you want to? The question will be how. So imagine if it has already been stated in the flow, then the person will have understanding more, at least to an extent. So yes, your workflow is correct, 100%. It's just that you just need to simplify it more, make it more simpler, make it more comprehensive for people to understand more. Do you understand? So that's just what I noted from your own, and trust me, you did amazing well. The information well received and well passed. So I understood everything, and it is very, very okay, very, very perfect. So now for group A, you guys did very, very well too. Your workflow very comprehensive, very simple, easy to understand. And I think that is the edge you have over them. The edge you guys have is you guys made your workflow very, very, very simple. Please, do we all see the workflow built by group A? Have we seen it?
Yes, we saw it yesterday, sir.
Okay. Please, it is not. I'm not trying to bring anybody up or bring anybody down. I just want you guys to see the corrective aspect of these things. Don't see the other side of it. Please and please. Everybody, we all did very well. And the information we're trying to pass is the same thing. It is correct. The only thing is the simplicity of our workflow. Do we understand? For group A, it was very much simple. In fact, even someone from the slum, or should I say someone from no tech background, can read and understand. So far the person understand English, can read and understand. So I believe that is the edge they have over you. It was well simplified and the workflow was set, very, very well. So that is just the edge they have over you. The information still remains the same, the tools the same thing, but the simplicity of the workflow. That's one of the ways we win contracts more. Do you understand? Because many of these contracts are won. They are not just one because it is not about you knowing them now. It is about you making it simpler for the client to understand. So imagine if I were to be a client and you present me two different workflows like that, I will rather go for the one that I myself, I read it and I understood it, because with that I know what I'm expecting. Do you understand? I know what I'm expecting. So that's why I was saying, I said theirs is actually, we win more contracts in a way if they were to be presented to a real client now, because of how simple it is and how user and beginner friendly the workflow is. Please, are we getting it now? So no string attached, nothing. It is still the same information, but passed across in different way, in a different format, much more simpler, much more easy to understand way. So that's just the edge they have over you. But trust me, you guys, the whole setup is 100%. I won't lie to you. You guys did amazing. I would say I'm super proud and very much, and I'm happy at the same time. So thank you everybody for contributing to this. Please and please, I want us to learn from our mistakes. Learn from Try to make your workflow much more simpler, much more easier. Yes. So I believe we all understand the information I'm trying to pass across. Please, we all understand what I'm trying to pass across. Please, we understand what I'm trying to pass across.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well understood.
Okay. Thank you so much. So please and please don't, like I said, I'll make sure I'll submit the two. So the two will be submitted. That's just the heads up. The two projects will be submitted, none will be left out. Do you understand? None will be left out. I'll submit the two to the management and I'll make sure that I include it, that it was strictly done by the students. Not even a single word came from me. Even I'm planning to even make them understand in a way if they can interview many of us here to even come out to explain. I don't know if you're getting the point now. So I now have the boldness now. The boldness is there to tell them. Just call on anybody. They will explain the flow and how they came up about it, and everybody will understand. So that was how I splitted us, and I want us to work together as a team. And from what I've seen, everybody here understand at least, if not 80% of the project. Is that not? Please, is that not? Do we not understand to an extent? Compared to
Yes,
initially,
sir.
initially when I sent us the document, we were finding it difficult to understand some things. But now that we've diagrammatically represented the workflow, the whole process, the whole automation process, do we now have a glimpse, at least to an extent, of the project now? Is that not? Please, are we hearing me now? We can now see that we're having about 80% idea and 80% execution idea now of the project. Is that not, please? Hello, can you hear me? Okay,
Yes.
okay. All right, thank you. Because one thing I used to tell people is that just get your flow right. Do we get? Imagine this now. Trust me, I can give it out with the PDF you guys have done now, with the word diagram you guys have represented now. I can give you the project and you will do it. The only thing you just be question, okay, Esther, at this point, because you will start from the beginning. The starting is what? Is probably Google Sheet. Yes, sir. Google Sheet account, Google Sheet lead. You connect it, you put it there. The next one, look at the workflow again. What do you have? The next thing. The next thing is what? Web book. You add the book. Like that, like that, like that. That is how you will build it. So the only thing you just be needing is what? The details, the account information, account details, account information. And that is all. That is basically how we build reward automation systems and carry out automation processes rather. As simple as that. I don't know if you're getting the point now. So we are now doing, at least, like I said, when at the start of the automation project, I told us, I said this is a real world project now, and in a way, it is preparing us. Trust me. Don't be sincere with yourself. Now, I want us to be very sincere. The information and the research you've made during the course of last week that we discussed about this project till this very moment, the research you've made and the knowledge you've gained, can it be compared to what you've gained for the past few months of this class? Please, I want us to be very sincere. Can you
No.
compare it? Exactly. You can never compare it because real world project has a way of, you will see something new entirely. And that was I was keen at telling us that what we just need is the background foundation, background knowledge. Do you understand now? Thank God you're having something like this. During in my years, like I told us, in my years of, at least I've been building automation system for over 3 years now. In my years of automation practice, I have never came across a project like this before. I mean, a capstone like this. And yes, I am not scared. Why? Because I am certain and I'm sure of my research. I know when I made my research and I sat down to draw my flow, I will get it done correctly. I will draft it out automatically, no problem, nothing, and it will be done. I'll get it done. I'm not scared of it. So thank God now that this came up, because this is one of the information I was trying to pass across, and I'm very grateful to God that a capsule like this came up, which actually was facilitated in and hastening that information I was trying to pass across. Because everything we'll be doing by the time you finish this automation class, trust me, if you start collecting automation contracts, you might not note, you might never see projects that is related to any of the class exercises or class assignments that we've done in the automation class. You
Hello,
might
can anybody
never.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Angela, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So you might, yes, it is a might now. You might not necessarily see any of the class activity or assignment that I've given to you. You might not necessarily see the same kind of job in the real world now, but the understanding and the knowledge that you can just have in this class is what matters. Then once you have that foundation, it is left for you. I'm always keen at saying this. The much work is on you. It is now left for you to what, to build that foundation of the knowledge you have. I mean, build on the foundation of the knowledge you have, rather. You build the what? You build on it, on the foundation. So your own building might be a duplex, others might be a mansion, others might be a bungalow. So depending on how you want to go, how you want to be knowledgeable, you will build on that foundation in such a manner that it will be so strong and solid. That is just the truth. As I was saying, that many of us who have not made this extent of research since we started this automation class together. We've not made this extent of research that we've made for the last 1 week now. The last 1 week, I know many of us will be busy with a lot of research, probably with AI or brainstorming or thinking that okay, what can be done, what can be put here, what can we do, what can we do. The level at which you guys think, your thinking ability for the last 1 week now cannot be compared to the thinking ability you had during the first 1 month of our teaching of our classes together. I don't know if you are getting the information I'm trying to pass. So projects, in a way, this is how project what the project they build you, they push you. Yes, I might be saying, I just want us to get it. I have my reason for saying these things now. I have my reason for saying this thing. You might be saying, okay, why is he saying this? But please and please just try and understand what I'm trying to say. Project has a way of what pushing you and what building you. That was why I asked that question. Sincerely speaking, at this point, if truly you guys work together to do this project, and not maybe not like some people just did and others did not, but if truly now, I am what I'm saying now, I am assuming everybody contributed and everybody understand that particular workflow that we presented as a group for both group A and group B. I'm assuming everybody worked together. Trust me, if truly you guys work together to do that and you have that understanding, which I believe you do, your thinking ability has increased. And trust me, from now, I am telling you from my own experience and from what I know, there is no project as far as automation is concerned that will be brought to you that you will not know how to break. Am I communicating, please? Please, am I communicating? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we
Okay,
can
thank
hear
you.
you.
Okay, thank you. There is none. Sincerely, you might be thinking, oh, is it? I am telling you because I know what I'm saying. Like I said I wasn't expecting this much, but you guys exceeded. I am telling you, there is none, there is no project as far as automation is concerned. Yes, note there's some advanced automation, but at least to an extent, beginner to intermediate level for now. Trust me, there is no project like that that you'll not be, even if it's complex. Now, let me even say, even if it's advanced to a reasonable extent, you'll be able to what to break it down to a reasonable extent. Because why I'm saying this now is that you've not worked with different platforms. Do you know that we have so many platforms aside from May.com that perform automation process, apart from May.com, apart from Many10, apart from Zapier. We have numerous of them. There is this particular China. That was the first time I worked on China interface. I worked with a client that's from China, and and he said he has his own platform. China has a platform that carry out AI automation for the. I forgot one something. That's the name of that particular platform. Do you know what I did? Hmm. I had to what to install Google Translate web extension on my laptop, and now begin to translate every single. That's why I said sometimes there is none to an extent because I have the understanding already. The only barrier was the language barrier, and yes, thank God for Google Translate. I translated everything to English, although it take me days, it took me hours, and it stressed me a lot. But I was able to, what, to do it perfectly. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. To an extent, you'll be able to, what, to carry out any process. Trust me, believe me, you'll be able to carry it out in a way, even if not all. If you'll be needing maybe the help of a senior automation specialist, but to an extent, you'll be able to carry out 40%. So please and please, I don't want us to. Why I'm saying this now is for us to what to be in a way to be challenged. When I mean challenge now, I want you to tell yourself, I can do more. You understand it now? I can be better than this. Yes, that is what I mean by challenge. Challenge yourself. I can be better than this. I can do much more better than this, so that you won't just sit down and be satisfied with the current level of knowledge you've accumulated so far. Strive towards to gain more. I don't know if I get to the point now. Strive to gain more, strive to make more research, strive to make to learn more, to watch videos, tutorial videos, strive to jump on live projects. When I started my own, I remember then when I started my automation background, that was 2022. When I started learning about AI automation, 2022. I remember very well what I did back then because I learnt automation in a particular hub like that. So basically, those brothers over there, you understand, they have project. They I will willingly jump on their project. Okay, please let me just do this. Let me help you out with this. I will tell them I don't need the money. Let me just do it for you. And yes, with that, I was building my own capacity. And trust me, those brothers cannot come to me today and ask sincerely. To an extent, I can tell you very, very much. I'm better than many of them now. So please and please don't stop. Don't stop. No matter the level of your progress, the level of your understanding now, don't stop. Try to still know more. Just grow. Just grow. Continue evolving. Continue growing. So that's just one of the things I have for us. It just came and I needed to just push it out for us so that we will not be satisfied. That's what the truth. Don't be satisfied with what you know now. And for those that are still hiding within the shadows of what will be doing in class, that is what I'll be seeing out there. Trust me, you might not see any of them outside there. What we're doing in class is just to build foundation. The much more work, I am still emphasizing on that, the much more work is on you. Please and please, don't be satisfied. Don't be satisfied. Please and please. Okay. So I just want to be I am actually happy for this project, and by God's grace, next week again I will tell us the next thing we'll start doing. So I'll hopefully start working on the first phase, which is the group aspect of the project. So we'll start working on it as from next week. So by then I think they should have provided the APIs and all. All right. So moving back to class, do we have any question? Any question from anybody? Please, do you have questions? Wait, can we all hear me? Am I speaking to the air? Hello. Oh Jesus, I've been speaking to the air. Okay.
So we can hear you. We don't have question. Me, I don't have any question.
Okay. So is that a no from everybody? No question, right? So I want to believe there's no question then. So what's next on the agenda? Let me see. How many of us on the call now? We are just eight. Don't know where. Who are those that have not been joining us now? We used to be
QurateHQ
11.
is
We used
not
to be
here.
11, 12. Sometimes
Just
12. Okay, Ucheju is not here. Why is not here? Who again? All right, but not no problem then. Because the thing is, I wanted us to. We are meant to start AI chatbots today. AI chatbot. So the chatbot now is not. Yeah, we are going to do two different chatbots. We are going to do the chatbots. Will be the first one will be an
Please, I
external
didn't
mode.
hear you. Can you?
Okay, I said, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I said we are meant to do AI chatbots today. So I'm meant to teach you how to build an AI chatbot from scratch on make.com, on N10, and on Zapier. So for me.com, it will be two different chatbots. So we will build ChatGPT chatbot and Grok AI chatbot. Sorry, three now. Then the Make AI agent itself, we'll use it to what? To build a chatbot. So that'll be three on make.com alone. For anything. is going to be two. It will be what? Anything AI agent itself. Because anything also has AI agent, the same AI agent mail.com has, but anything AI agent is, yes, it's the same thing in a way. It's the same thing basically. Because they both have tools, chat model, and the knowledge base is the same thing. Then for Zapier 2, we are going to make use of two, which is the Grok AI chat model and the Zapier chat model. But now one of the constraints now is uh let me see if I can. One of the constraints actually is the API key for ChatGPT, but I think they want, in a way, I don't know, maybe they want to get the, just for this capstone as well, and for the one we'll be needing in cloud, maybe they want to get it together. So maybe that's what's causing the delay right now. But that should not be a problem to come in. Let me try and log into my, so we can use Grok to go to set up. Let me on my hotspot and let's do something. Okay.
So are you sharing your screen? Because I cannot see
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. I've not started actually. I will share in a minute or two. So just so at the meantime, how many of us have any idea about AI chatbot, or what can you say when you from the word AI chatbot? What actually comes to your mind? What picture do you have in mind? Anybody?
All right, I want to say something.
All right.
So, like you said, the AI chatbots are, I think they are AI agents that reply text. In our telegrams we have bots, WhatsApp bots. When a
Okay.
client a client cannot be online, always online. So whenever a
Of
client,
course.
a client is sleeping, so the AI is always active. Whenever a customer sends a message, the AI replies the customer. So it's just working while the
Almost
customer
immediately.
is.
In a way, you've explained it all. So the essence of the AI chatbot is to serve as the human assistant. Now, come in, let me. This meeting is being recorded. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes,
All right, sorry for that. I tried logging in my laptop now. Like I said, the internet has not been friendly, so I was with my phone then. So I just connected my laptop. So all right, so just like Collins explained, it serves as an AI virtual assistant chatbot now. So they perform that task that human we normally should normally do effortlessly. Like you said, you cannot be active every time. You cannot be online almost every time. But your AI can be on is what is ever forever active, forever online. That's why like I made my I don't know if you many of us have we noticed the new ChatGPT module, like the chatbots, the WhatsApp chatbots now. You'll have seen that it has been upgraded in a way. Hello, please, can we hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can hear you.
You will have seen it has been upgraded. And one thing about it is that no matter the time you message it, even if it's 1 midnight, 2 midnight, 3 midnight, it will what? It will give you response almost immediately. So that's how chatbot behaves, and that's how it works. So let me share my screen now. I will be sharing with us one of the tools to use. So please, I want us to make use of this tool very, very okay. It offers a public, free, open API. A public, free, open what API. So let me share my screen and let me share with us. Can we all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the API will be using now is Grok. So search Grok API key. Grok API key. Okay, still loading. Let me see. Please, are we together? If you have any question along the way, just let me know.
All right.
Can we see the interface?
Yes, sir.
Can you ask me to what? To log in. I will just continue with Google and I'll choose an account. Okay. Now, these are some of the APIs I've used before. So let's create a new API key. So to use it now, can you see this thing here? Create API key. Click on it, create an API key. You can name it. So let me name the name. Let's name it let's see um Curate HQ. Can you see? Expiry, no expiry, no expiration, no expiration. Let's just put it as no expiration. Let's continue. It will now give us, it will form and what? A free open API key for us. Let's submit it. Please, if you have any question, let me know along the way. So it's submitting, it's submitting. Can you see it now? It has generated the API key for us. Let's copy the API key now. Let's copy it. Let's go to our make.com. Let's open Grok. Grok. GROQ. Please note that's the spelling. Can you see? Can you see? Let's use create a chat completion. So the question now should be, what is the chat completion? I will explain, please. Let me just add the API key. Let me control V. Let me save it. Then they should connect automatically. Can we see? Please, can we see?
Yes, sir.
It's connected. So now, when they say chat completion, what does chat completion means? Basically, it means it is what you can pass in model and pass in messages. Do you understand? Now, let me explain. What are models? Models refers to the what? To the kind of AI that are currently working on this what on the platform. Now, look at this model of AI. We have Whisper AI, we have OpenAI, GPT, we have like that. We have a lot of them, lot of AI, yeah, lot of AI system. And trust me, many of them, all of this AI, they have their strength. Do you understand? They have their strength. So imagine we use OpenAI 120B, for instance. Message. The message now refers to where you assign role. Under rules, we have we have the AI can serve as what? As a user and as a system, then assistant. Please, if you remember, I was telling you that what chatbot refers to what? Assistant. So imagine if you want to create a chatbot now, many a time we make use of what? An assistant. The AI will what? We serve an assistant doing the job. Once you give it the role, you give it the role of an assistant. From the word assistant, that means it's what? It's going to what? Be taking your job, working it out for you in your what? In your absence. I don't know if you are getting the point now.
Yeah, we are
Please, are we
getting
getting?
it, sir.
All right. So now content is what? The information you are trying to pass in. So that we can all understand very well. Let's just quickly create something. Let's sit down. Can anybody think of something we can create and that we need us to use to
So it
ChatGPT
depends.
to what create completion? Okay, I think you're saying
No,
something. It
like I'm
depends on what.
trying to say, don't know. It's which of it is it a content or a post or a message you are creating with
Okay,
the
let me
AI?
let's do it this way. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Should we create a form such that, you know what? Let's tell AI to think for us, so that we just learn one of the benefit of AI. Let me use Claude. Let me ask Gemini. So we want to build something. If you have any idea on what we can build, just let me know. And if you don't, let me just ask Grok. So let me give me an idea. You can build idea of let me see of an automation system. Can build with Grok on make.com. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see what it has here. Just project title. Then let me project title and event. Let me say e.g. Google Forms. Okay, let's create a customer responder. I think I have an idea. A customer responder. Please, a customer responder. What will this be? Let's see, for instance, that we will fill a form now. Please, are we together? So we'll create a Google
Yes, sir.
Forms, and the Google form will what? We collect customer information. Then we will now tell the ChatGPT to send them a personalized email. Please, do you understand now? Instead of writing the email probably for, so the products they will order for a particular product, depending on the kind of product, the AI will what? We send them a personalized email based on, sorry, not Gmail.
So why can't we use the product bag, belt, boots?
Product what?
Bag, belt, and boot. Oh,
Okay, something like that, right? Okay, let's do
yes,
that.
sir.
Let's try it out then. Let's try it out. Okay, let's. Hmm. That will be taking. I don't know. Where's my ear? Let's just help me write it. I don't know what's happening. Where's my ear?
Like, are you not supposed to create a blank form, then the AI will surface?
I know. There's a particular extension I have here that should have brought it out actually. My
Okay,
AI extension. I don't know. But let me just go to Gemini and then.
okay.
Okay. Create a form. Create a form. Boots. Boots what? Belt and what? And bag.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see. Let it create it for us. All right. Okay. Let's create form. All right. So we have our form ready now. So let's name the form. Let's name it. Let's say curate. Let's say curate HQ form. Automatically should have saved that way. Okay, let's go back to our make.com. Let's delete this module. Please, are we following?
Yes, sir.
How many of us are
Yes,
here? Let me see. Okay, we are eight. Please and please, let's do well to just follow and see what we are doing. It's very essential. Let's bring in the forms. So here will be our Go form. So watch responses will be our trigger. Okay, let me connect my accounts. Okay. All right. So our form is ready now. So let's try and fill the form so that we can have an information now. Where is it? Let's publish it first. Publish. No, well, let me just send it to us. Let's try and fill it together. Send it to the chat. So fastest finger should just fill. Have you gotten it? Please, have you gotten it? Please, have you gotten it? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
I need it too.
Yes.
Okay. Please, no, 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 let me know. Oh, reckless love. Anybody yet?
I filled it, sir.
Got two responses already. Okay, we've gotten two responses already. All right, so now what will now be our next module?
The grok.
Let, let's add in the clock. So let's create a chat completion. We've connected our accounts already. Let's use the model this, for instance. So now let's add item. The role is what? The role of an assistant. Now, what should be the content? So this is where the what? Uh, the whole thing, the whole magic comes in. So now let's say, okay, now we'll now say based on these products, let's find a product the person at least you choose a preferred product, right? We have three different products. We have the boots, we have the bag, and we have the what? The belt. So now let's go and find the product, this particular thing, the one the person choose. So let's see which product. Let's see text answers. Let's see the answer. So this is the value. Based on this product, can you see the person choose belt? Based on this product, comma, write a professional what should we say now? Mm, Write a professional thank you. Let's say thank you for patronage, patronage message, comma, telling the client thank you for purchasing. Can you see the product and the benefits it's what it offers? Please, are we getting the message now? Why do we have a set variable like huh?
So, how are we going to see the message from the chats from the
Yeah, that
AI?
from from the AI, from the Grok AI.
Yes, because
Of
we feel
course,
through a form.
don't worry, we'll get it now. I've not run it,
Okay,
so
okay,
I'm writing the
okay,
prompt. This content now
okay.
is containing prompt. What is this AI going to do? The AI, I'm prompting the AI to what to telling it is what is responsibility. So now, please meet yourself. The reason why I added value, this thing is called what they are set values. they set values because this particular person choose belt. You might choose boots. Another person might choose what? Bag. So based on the values too, that was I added this set variable. So the AI will read, okay, belt, write thank you for partnering message. Then tell it thank you for purchasing product and what the benefits the product what offers. So let me just benefit product the product what offers. So I can just put here additional information. Name of company, curate what HQ enterprise. For instance, this is just an example. You can see you can go ahead and make it even much more. Normally, if you want to write prompts, go to AI. Tell AI ChatGPT what the intent you have in mind, what you want to achieve. Then AI ChatGPT will present you a professional and a much more information filled prompt. I'm just doing this for just for us to have understanding. All right. So now let's continue. Let's save it now. Can you see? Now let's run it. Let's use the existing one. Let's run once. Can you see the grok is thinking? Let's see the message the grok brought out. Message, the content. Can you see? Thank you for choosing. You can see this. Well, let me expand it. Control plus. Can you see this very well now? Everybody, please, can we all see it very, very well?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I think there's something
Yeah.
missing, sir. But if I can
Okay.
contribute, can
Okay.
Like the
something?
customer name is missing.
Yes, the
Yeah.
customer's name, the
Actually,
yeah,
yeah. Actually,
yes,
it is. Yeah. So that's actually one of the reasons why we are checking it now. I even wanted to ask us that do we see anything that needs to be improved? There are other things I still want us to see to check ourselves. All right, thank you for that. Any other thing?
the phone and the email is added, right?
The name of the sender, the phone
Yes,
number, email, and all of these things. So these are things that
yes.
we see. That's why I used to tell us that's why mail.com is actually very, very okay to use. In the sense that you can check your results before you finally go and set up everything. Can you see now we checked everything and we are seeing some errors. Okay, the name of the client is not what is not specified. Can you see now? Can you see? Can you see? So now to solve this now, let me return it back to the normal. To solve this now, it's very easy. You can just come here. This is name of the company, name of client will be what? Can you see? Under this full name, text answer. Can you see? That's the name of the client. This is the answer. Look at the answer now. Oluchi, okay. That's the name of the client, right? So now what again do we need again? Let's say sender name and be what? Shinotech. Then we can also have what again can we have? Let me put my phone number. Can you see? Phone number is what? Let's say 09071710775. So now then we can now add what? Notes. The note is what? Avoid what? AI text containing avoid AI text, e.g., the hashtags that is here. I mean asterisks rather, asterisks and any form of what AI written text, strictly what humanized. So like that, these are prompts basically. And these things you can actually get your own prompt from your own research. Just make research and all of those things. So what we're doing, we are just putting it down there. We'll save it. Now let's add email so that I can send it directly to the client email. Send an email. Let's create an account. Let me quickly create my, let me sign in with Google. Please, are we getting the point now?
Yes, sir, we are following, sir.
Okay, thank you. So it's connected. Let's see. Let it drop down. So now our subjects, we can let you can name it anything. Let's name it um okay. Let's also add it to the grok so that the grok can actually give us a subject. So your role now is to what? Is to suggest a let's do it this way. This is the first content. Let's add another one. So the role of this one is what? Assistant. So the role of this one will be what? Your role is to suggest um a what? A subject email text for this product bot by a client. Let me open a bracket. Let's find the product. Where's the product? This is the product. This product itself. So let's close the bracket as well. So now this one known is what? So let's tell it again. Let's tell it to note again. Note. Don't add subject text, comma. Just give me the body message. Do we understand what I'm trying to do now? This one rule is just to give us the body. This one rule will be to what? To give us the subject head. So if you save it now, for instance, let me unlink this one. Let me unlink it. So let's run it once with an existing data. Let's use this. Let's run once. Can we see? We have two message. The second one, let's see the result from the second one. We should give us a subject. Can you see? Let's see the first one. Can you see? Just content. This can we see it now. This one gave us the content. The other one what gave us what? The subject. Now let's add it. Oh, okay. The subject now will be what? Let's pick our subject from the AI response. Can you see content subject? Pick it. Let's add body content. The content now will be what? Let's see. What again? We don't need to add any other thing. Let's just save it. Let's save it that way. Okay, two. Yes. The email of the receiver. There is a mail. This is the receiver's email address. Let's save it now. So now if you decide to run it once, what happened? Invalid email address. Okay. What's wrong with the email address? Let's see. Is anything wrong with the email address? Is this email address not correct? This email address is not correct though. Just one. It should be at gmail.com. That's why it is not running. Can we see? So let's pick another one. Let's pick another one. The email address is not correct. It should be at gmail.com. Let's connect. Let's see. Let's pick. Let me refresh this form. See the same one I picked though. Let me unlink it. Let me run it once. Let's see if we have any new message. Okay. One. Please, how many people reply with no one? Okay. Maybe we'll fill the form ourselves. Maybe I'll try and fill the form myself. Then I'll not roll it.
I filled it too, sir. Check, you see mine.
Okay. I pick. Let's pick this. Let's run it once. What was wrong? Say validation field valid. Invalid email address and parameter 2. That particular email address. So once you go and fill the form again, this email address is not correct. Except if I add at gmail.com. Okay, this is Oluchi. Okay, now I should go. Let me add it. It should go now. All right. So message sent. One sent. You can check your mail and confirm. Please, if you confirm, let me know.
Yes, I received the message.
Okay. Check again now. Let's see. Another one sent. I think the I said check again now. The what's it called? I mapped in the same thing for the summary and the subject and the what's it called? Just check. You receive another one. Have you seen it?
Yes, I got another one.
Okay. All right. So basically, that is just how to build the chatbot for this particular using Grok. Can you see? If another person should fill the form while was it saying, while was he talking? Someone else should fill the form. So depending on the response you made, be it the boots, be it the bed, be it the bag, whatever it is, you will receive an automatic or specialized email. Tell you, okay, dear so person, thank you for for purchasing this particular product, like that, like that, like that. So basically, that is how we make use of these AIs to make life easier. Imagine like this now. Trust me, if I activate this particular work make.com module and we end this class, you understand, and I leave, anybody you share this link with, the moment they fill the form, they will receive an automatic email message directly. Whoever it is that fill this form, even as I'm not online, I'm asleep already, it will be what working on what on autopilot. So that's basically how we make use of these things to make what life much easier. So I just wanted, like I said, I just wanted to show us the next class. I will show us how to make use of the AI agents, make AI agents too. It is similar to this one, but the next one, by that time, I'll make it very much complex. And I mean, when I mean advanced now, not complex. So I'll prepare like a document, I'll feed it with knowledge base. So what we're going to build in is like open information. Maybe we'll assume that we are an enterprise and we are selling this boot bag and everything. So I'll tell ChatGPT to create a document containing everything about a bag and everything. So that whenever a customer asks any message about bag, it will tell the chat will be telling it will be what auto replying the customer, telling the customer that okay, we have so bag, we have the Louis Vuitton bag, we have the Chanel bag, the Chanel, the every kind of bag they have in the store, it will tell them. And that is the use of what the knowledge base. So that's what many of these companies use. The messages you are getting, they are not from human. Many of them are from what? Are from AI. This AI that is doing the auto reply for you. I don't know if you are getting the point now. So this is just one of the
Yes,
example.
sir.
One of the example. Please and please, you guys should do well to practice this as well. You can use that AI to any extent. It is free. It is an open, so you can use it to can even use it for social media posting. You can post for those of us on Facebook, you can post text, maybe motivation, I don't know, whatever it is that you feel like posting on Facebook, you can use that blog to draft out ideas. Then it will automatically post on your Facebook account and some of your social media make.com. So please and please, in our next class, I will do all to make it much more engaging. So then I will prepare the documents, we'll feed it to the AI, and the AI will do the whole thing for us. You can even ask it any question as far as the company is concerned, and it will reply every single question. So next class will be AI chat AI agents. Basically, we're building a chatbot, and I mean chatbot now, chat that you can send message, it can reply. You understand? This is actually a chatbot. No, I won't say a chatbot. It's an AI bot. You understand? That just does automatic message is a email message bot. I can call it an email message bot. But the next one we're building is a chatbot. So the message it whatever thing you are telling it, it will what autoresponder AI chat bot system. That's what we're going to build in our next class. So do you have any question as far as this is concerned? Any question from anybody? Is there any question?
Okay, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
It's concerning, I don't know, that's value you insert in the content.
Okay. These values.
Yes, these values. Yeah, we're having
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Answer which
Okay.
answer which products would you like to order? So it's coming with the value. Number one, it's coming with
Okay.
the value. So is it
Okay.
are we so is it it's okay, it's fine like this, right? There's no need of removing this
Mm.
one answers blah 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 and leaving only the value there.
No, 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 no. You don't
But
need
what if
to. It came together. It came together actually. That is it. It came together.
so you cannot remove if you remove the one, it's the value to move.
It will move because it came together with the what with the value now. You know that actually this is the questioning stuff. It came
Yes.
with a question and an answer. Which product would you like to choose? This is the question. Then the answer is what is in the value. Yeah. So if I pick it like this, automatically it comes together with the question. Just for you to know, okay, this is the question, then the value. So that anybody coming here can read and understand, okay, you are trying to bring in the value from this question asked. And even the AI can actually understand very, very well.
Right, sir. Thank you.
And even if you are not comfortable with it, you can actually remove it. But I'm just saying, that's why I said just make it simpler. You can remove it like this. Can you see?
Okay, because I said I've done something like this before, and
Okay,
it's
okay.
I will use
Yeah, you
only
can
the
remove it.
value.
Yeah, you can
Not
remove it. Yeah, yeah. If that's what you want, you can remove it. You can remove it like
okay.
that.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any other question? Do you have any other question, please? Amarachi Grace, do you have a question? Amarachi Grace, do you have a question?
No, sir, I don't have questions, sir. I was
Mr. Bright,
logged
do you have
out,
a question?
so
Yeah, what?
I said I was logged out because my PC went off, so I'm just
Okay,
logging
I
in
saw
back again.
I
So I didn't
message
really
here.
get. So yes, I watched the video.
Okay, no problem. I saw your message here. All right. So, Mr. Bright, do you have a question?
Not really, not really. I understood
Okay,
everything.
okay. So, like I said, next week we're going to build a much more advanced one. And this is actually a very simple thing to build. So I just open our eyes to it. So the next one will be where we will work with the knowledge base. And this is what that one we're building next week is the one these real companies are using. Let me show us what I'm saying. Please, can we see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you open, this is an agent. Can you see? This is the new make AI agent that was what implemented into what made.com recently. Can you see? This is what I'm talking about knowledge base. This is knowledge base. And knowledge base refers to what an additional details or an additional information containing um let's say let's say we are an agency or we are an enterprise, for instance. So the knowledge base is the one containing all the information about that particular company, down to the name of the CEO, down to the name of the secretary, to the phone number, to the virtual assistant, everything about that particular company. That's why if you go to some websites that have AI bots on their system, on their website, and you ask, can you give me can you give me um the support number or the company's WhatsApp number? Directly the AI will give it to you. What does the AI? The AI will what? We go on to the knowledge base and read every information about the knowledge base. And most especially the knowledge base is always what? In document format. So imagine if I have all the old company's information. Now I have all their information, I have all their details, and I now what? Insert them in a document format. I'll just come here and click on upload file. I will open, and document can be what? TX, TST, CSV, and PDF. I'll just pick it. Can you see? I'll pick it from any of these things. Please, are we getting it now? So that's basically how this knowledge base works. The file it supports JSON, text, TXT, CSV, and what PDF. So that's basically what knowledge base is. Then if you come here to you see tools, I will explain tools now. Tools is maybe you want to add additional features. Maybe for example, maybe you want to add email. Look at this one now. Instead of bringing another module here, you can just add it here under the add tool. And what you bring in your Gmail directly like that. You can start adding as many tools as possible. This AI agent is like the mother. Then the tool is what? The children. Please, are we getting something now? Then now there is the main thing, which is the chat. Oh, because we've not set up. Yeah, we've not set up anything yet. That's why it's making that error. Let me just write something now, for instance. Let me save it first. Now, if you come to chat, can you see? This is where the magic happens. So anything, any information I've fed with it, and any information on the knowledge base, if I ask it any question now and I click enter, it will what? It will think, read the knowledge base, find the answer there, then come here and give me the answer. Please, are we getting it now? So this is how many companies are adding chatbot to their system. Very simple thing. And one thing about chatbot now, if you want to go, huh?
Sorry for cutting you, sir. I just want to ask a question.
Okay,
Chat, that chatbot,
okay.
is it the user that make use of it, or the people coming to the website?
Is it what?
The chat box, this chat box
Yeah,
now, is it
yeah.
the user that make use of it? Is it the company that make use of it, or the people coming visiting the website?
No, it is people. The people coming to the website that use it. The company does not have to have information about itself. You
All
understand now?
right.
But anybody can use it. You know one thing, you know one thing. Sometimes, even if you are owning a business, I mean a very large business, you might not necessarily know every information about that business. So sometimes, even as a company CEO, you can go to the chatbot and ask it, okay, this, and this. And it should give you. AI has the capacity to handle everything in their brain. But human being, we can even forget some things. So anybody can use it. The company can use it. But it is mostly built for those coming to the website, coming to visit that website, most especially. So that is what this chatbot is. That's who the chatbot is built for. For those coming to visit the company and ask information about the company. So in our next class, I will show us. And one thing about chatbot is very the least, at least if you want to run a chatbot for a company, the least is that you charge them is about around $500, the least. And it is very easy to build. Very, very easy now. All you just need to what to do it what to understand prompt engineering. And what we use to prompt is chat GPT we use to prompt. One thing I used to tell people, know what you want to achieve, then explain everything you want to achieve to ChatGPT. Now tell ChatGPT now formulate a prompt for me from everything I've stated. Then it gives you the prompt directly. Then you just copy and paste. That is all. So basically, many of these things are not very, very difficult like that. They are very easy. But the thing is, those people don't know how to operate it. They are lazy. And you, the hardworking one, we just what you help them do it and you collect their money. So in our next class, I'm going to prepare everything, both the documents and every other things we'll be needing to upload and build the chatbot system efficiently and effortlessly. And we can see for ourselves how everything is being done. And trust me, every single person here will know how to build a chatbot. So just to round up, or do you have any question? Oluchi, do you have a question?
I
Okay.
have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, this chat agent you talked about, after
Okay.
building it, how will one embed it into into a company's back end, like
Really?
source code? Yeah.
But we've explained this before, actually, but no problem. If you want to embed it into a what chat system, what we just do is what you export it. If you remember, if you export this blueprint, let me show you something now. Let's say, for instance, I want to import it to what? Open with what? With your coding system. I want to import this particular thing to the backend website of a company. Can you see? It will bring out the code for me. The HTML and CSS that was the. Can you see it now? Can you see? Can you see?
Yes, I'm
Hello,
saying.
can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yeah.
So it is not. I will just do what? Control A, copy everything. Control C. Then I'll go to what the company's what the company backend what website. If for instance I have it, then I just paste it there. I'll open a section. I'll paste it. That's why I should tell you that many a times as an AI automation specialist, if you want to do something like that, you work with the what? You work with the developer. Your own work is not to embed it on their website now. Your own is to what? Build the AI system. But if you now want to edit, maybe the client said you should please do it for the person, you have to be smart about it. Because normally your job is not what website design. You're not a website developer. That is not your work. Your work is what AI automation. That's why I said to our next as you are growing, as you are evolving, you will also learn some few things about development. And that's why I say you have edge over every skill out there. The workflow we do, that is what UI UX, UI UX design. You're already having an idea about what UI UX are doing. Then these two, the web development, you're having an idea. Can you see how we are evolving and how we are what, touching different skill now, different areas? So as time goes on, your own you will now what you because personally for me now, I know how to read code because to an extent I'm also a developer. I'm a front-end developer to an extent. So I write code. I know where I can go to what to paste it. But for a start, I would advise tell the client, okay, where is your developer? I have created the just export it, the exported file, this exporting blueprint, just export it, send it to the client, tell the client to send it to his developer. Then the developer will know where to embed it. That is just it. Your own is to create the automation, the developer is to embed it. But if you want to do it yourself, just understand the code. Because actually coding is not our job. So I cannot be teaching us coding now. So just how will I put it? But just have it in mind that you will work with a developer. Yes. Because the client hired you as an what? As an AI automation expert, not a website developer. So definitely the client will have a website developer. Your own is to build what? The automation work and export it. So the moment you export it, just send it to the client. This is the what? The blueprint. Tell your developer to put it on your website. That is all. Please, you understand, Mr. Bright? So the work now is on the developer, it's not on you now. But as for me personally, if I'm the one, there's no way I know where to go and paste it. Because I can read code to an extent that like I said, I'm a front-end developer, I will read the code. I know where I want to what put it the automation, I'll just put it there. And automatically to be there. So same thing applies to the word chatbots too. You export it, find a particular area, put it there, add some web development code settings, maybe align right, align left, like that, like that, like that, like that. Then it will be done. But it's mostly the developer will do that. Your own is just to build the automation system. That is it. At least ever since I've been doing automation, it's only one of my clients that said I should please embed it on our website. She's a lady. It's Power website. So I was the one that embedded it. But the others, they will just send it to their developer. The developer will handle it. Even don't bother about yourself. I have my developers. My developers will what we do that. Just build me the automation. That's what they used to do. Say most likely, it is just one person that has told me to what to embed it on our website for her because she does not have a website developer. Just one person ever since I've been working. So you are most likely going to work with client that will tell you to just export the blueprint. You understand? Why they give it to their developers to embed it. So that's just the truth about it. That's the truth. So please you understand now, Mr. Bright. So if you want to get the code, you export, then you what import to the what to the code. That's it. That is on.
All right. All right.
Okay. So any other question from anybody? I thought Oluchi wanted to say something then. Oluchi, are you saying something?
No, 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 sir, I'm fine.
Okay. Is that all? Any other question before we draw it to a close? Any question? Please ask question. All right. So my own assignment for us now. My assignment for us now is how should I say this assignment to so that we can get it? I won't want us to create something I've done. Okay. Just to be fair, everybody should also go and recreate what I've done. Or the project part one of the project, read it and trying to find a way of connecting now. And I mean connecting, do something that is related to it that you feel like from your own understanding and from what you feel you can do with the available resources you have. Try and do something related to to the part one of the project, which is the world filter stuff, world filter but do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that'll be the assignment. It's not I don't want to burden us. But from next week now, once we do
I don't
that bot,
understand.
huh?
I said I don't understand. Which
Okay, I said, okay, let's just put it this way. Everybody should replicate what I've done today. Go and replicate everything I've done today as your assignment. Do you understand it now? Everything I've done today, go and replicate it as your assignment. That will be your assignment. Okay, Deborah.
okay.
Sir, please, though, I don't think this replicating what you did today is going to be hard, though.
Eh?
Why
How?
don't you try to on the first part of the project?
How is it hard? What I did now? How is it hard? What aspect is it because? Deborah.
So, at some point, I was lost, though, but I tried to keep quiet because you said during the next class you.
I'm talking about this one here. This particular three integrations I made here, not the AI chatbot. Oh. I'm talking about these three thing here.
Okay, I thought it's the chat bot you're talking.
This is what I'm talking. No, not chatbot. I said this thing, this one I built here. You guys should replicate. No, we'll do chatbot next week, actually. So as I said, this one that I did there, replicate it, not the chatbot system. So any other question?
So this particular recording will be uploaded, right?
Yeah, it's true. It will be uploaded. I'll speak with Mr. Martin. It will be uploaded. Okay. Any question, please? All right. So if no question, I believe that'll be all for now. So please and please, everybody Stay glued to your system, actively work, and don't don't be carried away. So make your research slow and steady wins the race. So slowly, don't rush yourself. Don't overwork yourself. So let's just push it slowly. So as time goes on, I believe, see, I want to tell you the truth. By the time we'll be finishing this capstone project, sincerely speaking, your level tech wise will have skyrocketed. So just, you know, move within the pace and just do it, carry the process out gently. Don't overload yourself, don't overwork yourself. And by God's grace, we shall all meet at the top, and every of these things we will understand it. Sincerely, we will understand it. At least to an extent. Victory, look at Victory now. Look at the thing she did yesterday. I was very surprised that Victory could formulate that kind of workflow. And she did it effortlessly. Same thing applies to everybody here, Deborah and everybody. So we are improving. We are very improving. We are improving in all the aspects. Sincerely, we are improving. So the improvement is very visible, and trust me, we don't need to force it. It will come naturally. And your only pass mark is you yourself. You are not to push yourself. You are the one to make the research, and you are the one to do the work. Very, very important. I'm always kind of saying it. The much work, the much load is. So let's do well to do our best, and I pray the Lord will crown our efforts in Jesus' name. So that will be all for tonight. Thank you everybody for joining. Um, we shall meet again. So like I said, there's the for the workflows, I'll be sending the two together to the platform, to the management. The two will be sent. So thank you everybody for your contribution, for your time, for your energy, for your efforts, and for everything, for your sacrifice to be available for tonight's class. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am very grateful. And also for the project, the workflow we do. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you so much. Sincerely, I don't know what to say, but all I can say is thank you. All I can say is thank you. I love the energy, I love the efforts, and I love the attitude towards the project. Treated it as if like you guys treated it as if it was your own project, as if it's your business. And that is what I want us to be doing. And that's the best thing. Always treat your client's project as your own business. I think a time will come, I will mentor us on how to. There are some ethics that we need to have, and to an extent, every one of us is really cultivating that ethics, and I'm very okay with that. Very nice. One of the ethics that is very strong, business wise. I mean, in every business you will ever engage yourself with, and most especially in the tech space, treating your client project as your own personal project. Sincerely, that is how you can have long-term clients. I was speaking with someone now. Many of my freelancing platforms now, I'm not working on them. Why? Because I have retainer clients that pays me for their project every single month. And this is what the level we're also trying to build ourselves into. We want to grow to that extent. And why? Because I know my clients, I know their business, and I'm doing everything in my power to make sure their business strive and withstand the test of time. Don't worry, I'll still train us and teach us on some things. At least to an extent, you guys need to. I'll make sure you guys enjoy some special trainings apart from other people there. At least as AI automation student, I will personally my own self, I'll create that time where I will just a whole session, when it's going to be 2 hours straight. I'll just discuss all the old work ethics, everything that I do and everything that is required of us. So please and please, thank you once again for joining, and by God's will, we'll meet next week. I will I will I'll have prepared this document and carry it along on WhatsApp too. So bye, good night everybody. Thank you so much. Collins, Victory, Angela, Grace, Oluchi, Mr. Bright, Deborah. Good night,
Yeah, good night.
everybody. Thank you for
Good
joining.
night.
Mhm.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.